Okay, we have our first lesson in the second unit. It involves, and I'll just read the title here, part-whole model, which involving addition and subtraction. And I'll go ahead and read the first place here. We'll use two types of visual models in solving equations in the unit. One model is the part-whole model. The part-whole model can be used for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The part-whole model can also be used with fractions, and we will get into that in a different unit. So it's really important that we kind of nail this big idea down here. It's going to help you tremendously for the rest of the course, okay? So if you look at the model, right there we have a whole, and we have parts that make up that whole, right? So we could apply this to a whole bunch of different problems that we could solve and figure out. So sometimes you'll be asked to find the whole, and sometimes you'll be asked to find some of the parts, okay? So what you saw before there was something like this. So if you were to write it out, whole, and then let's get a different color for our parts. How about that? There's one part, and there's the other part. It's really important for us to notice that these places right here line up. And that's so we know that what's inside of those is equal, right? So the whole, if you were to take both the parts, and we had to measure something, you would say that those parts measure out to exactly the same size as the whole. So when you think of something like we could do if 4 was the whole, and we knew that 1 was one of the parts, and then what is the other part here? Now this becomes an addition problem, or it could become a subtraction problem depending on how you want to look at it. But we could subtract 4 from 1 to get the other answer here. We could say 1 plus something equals 3. So we're talking about measurement, right? So 1 inch plus 3 inches equals 4 inches, or 1 foot plus 3 feet equals 4 feet, or 1 mile plus 3 miles equals 4 miles. You get the picture there. You can use it for all different kinds of things. Now looking at it the other way, if we didn't know the whole, but we knew the parts, we could determine the whole, right? In a basic example here, we could say that each of these boxes is worth 2. So if both of these boxes are worth 2, then we could do 2 plus 2 plus 2, or a little more quickly we could do 2 times 3, right? And we're going to get 6 for both of those. So 6 is what belongs right there, in the question mark in our whole. So that covers whole part models for addition and subtraction. In our next ones, we will deal with multiplication and division, and for some combinations of those things too. All right. Thank you.